How's it going, everyone? So I just wanted to make a quick video and kind of an update on my channel and what Wesley World is about, what I'm about, what I do, and I want to talk about a little more in detail of what I do for a living and what my goals are for the future, just so you guys know a little bit more on my background and what I like to do and what this whole channel is about. So check out the view as I drive to work. Nice ocean view right now. Weather's looking nice. Anyway, so I want to talk about Wesley World first. First, the name. My wife came up with the name Wesley World, and I kind of just went with it. I actually didn't really like it that much at first, and I still kind of iffy about it. I think some people may take it the wrong way and they may think I'm like conceited or something because I'm calling it my world. That's not what I'm doing. Actually, my wife named it. I couldn't come up with a better name that explains kind of everything, and under that name I can do a lot of things, and which is what this channel is going to be about. So it's pretty much showing what I do up there and what I'm doing with the property that I'm developing, and that's going to be what the channel is really about. So I understand a lot of people are new to the channel, and the channel's going really well. It's growing really fast at this time, which is great. I'm excited about it. But Wesley World it's about developing a farm slash ranch slash homestead in Hawaii, specifically in the mountains of the Big Island of Hawaii. And what we do here, what I do here as a local here, you know, being born and raised here, and having a family here and being from here with deep roots. And I'm the fourth generation in my family to be born and raised here. So my family goes back to about the mid 1800s in Hawaii. So I know a lot about Hawaii. I have deep roots here. I know a lot of information of the Hawaiian culture and just the local side of Hawaii, especially on Hawaii Island, which we call the Big Island of Hawaii. And I'd like to share that with the rest of the world. So that's what I'm doing, and this channel is going to be including a lot of that, and it's gonna go through the whole process of developing a property here, and you know, just seeing the difficulties and the positives of doing that in Hawaii. So, you know, a lot of the excavation stuff will die off a little bit. I do have an excavation business that I started, and there is going to be excavation in this channel. Actually, it's probably going to be one of the main focuses of the channel. But there's going to be a lot of farming, a lot of random projects, and everything in between to do with Hawaii. You know, being local here, from here, and just living here and what we do. Now it's a lot of cool things. It's really different than the rest of the world, and it's not what you think. I mean, already if you go through and watch a lot of my videos and see the property that I'm developing, it does not look like what you would expect Hawaii to look like. Now I'm in the mountains. I'm in a high elevation, over 2,000 feet. So it's a lot higher than most people think you could be in Hawaii. It gets pretty cold up there. It gets down to the low 40s in the wintertime. And the higher you go, the colder it gets. Now we do get snow on our mountains here, which is amazing. I mean, we have pretty much every type of environment in Hawaii, like on this island. I mean, we got deserts to snow-capped mountains to tropical forests to jungles to tropical beaches. I mean, everything in between. It's amazing. I love this place. I'm really lucky to call this place my home, and I'm excited to share that with you all. So what I do for work as of this point, my main business, or what I do, I actually own a gun shop. You probably see the shirt. I wear the shirt in all my videos, and it's not to promote the business or anything. I'm actually getting out of that business. It just like the shirt. I made it, so it's a cotton blend Works great. It's pretty cool. It dries out quick, and that's why I like it's comfortable. That's pretty much the only reason. So it's not to promote it. I don't do any online sales or anything like that, so there's no reason to promote it on this channel, and it's going away. But I do know a lot about that industry, and I will include some of it, you know, to do with farming and ranching and all that, which firearms are great for that, and what I think about it. I do have a lot of experience and knowledge in that field. I've been doing it for 7 years, and I grew up hunting. I grew up on a ranch and a farm, and my dad is a local hunting guide. He's a world-class hunter, amazing hunter. I mean, he's a mountain man. He knows the mountain better than anyone here, and you know, I got a lot of experience through that and growing up around that. So that was an interesting thing to grow up around. I do like hunting. For me, it's more to provide food for my family, and the experience of it is amazing. I feel alive. I feel more alive than any other thing I do when I'm out there up in the mountains hunting, and it just feels natural. So I'm going to include some of that. I'm not going to include anything that includes any type of violence or anything like that. I want to make sure I follow all the rules on this channel, and I'm a little weary about certain things I put on here, and that's why I didn't want to include too much to do with my business that I do. You know, YouTube kind of steers away from that kind of stuff, which I understand, but I will include some of it and just some information on how to use firearms as a tool for farms and ranches and stuff like that, and for protection, and the best tools to be using in that application. So I do want to share that with you guys, and that's my main business right now. I am turning the business over to one of my cousins. He's a great guy. He's going to be running it for me in the next few months, and I will disconnect from that business completely. I'm excited about that. I'm a little burnt out with that. I'm not into retail that much. I like to be outside, and you know, I grew up again on a ranch and a farm, and I want to be outside. So excavation is going to be somewhat of a transition business, and I will keep that going as a side business. I am starting a Japanese tea farm up the property, and I am planting other fruits and veggies and all kinds of stuff like that as a business. And this channel is going to be continuing along the way, and it's going to include everything and anything to do with all of that. And you know, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys stick around and support the channel. It's going really well, and you know, I really appreciate you guys. And I think that's one thing that a lot of other channels don't do, is they don't talk to their subscribers. They don't thank them. They don't appreciate them as much as they should. And if you do have another channel, I recommend you doing that, because without your subscribers, I'd rather call them supporters. Without your supporters, you will have no channel. So there's, you know, none of that. Your channel's done. So thanks for supporting me, you know, through everything. And you know, I hope you understand that it's going to be a lot of different things on this channel. If you don't like certain videos, that's fine. Not everyone will like everything, but I hope you stick around and support me through everything, and you know, and keep the comments clean if you can. You know, I really appreciate that. A big part of my channel is going to be sharing good tips and information with everything I do, whether it's excavation, farming, you know, farm ranch projects, house projects, you name it. You know, I'd love to keep the comments about sharing good information with all of those topics. And that's a really big part of my channel, and that's one of the reasons why I started my channel, is to share information. And not just information, but share techniques and tips and certain ways I do things, and a lot of my mistakes as well. I'm only human. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna do things that are different, that you may not do it that way, and that's fine. I hope you learn from my mistakes. I hope you learn from the things that I do correct and the tips that I share with you guys. And I'd love to hear not just your tips and tricks and good information about everything. I'd love to hear your mistakes that you made, because people learn from mistakes, and that's awesome. If we can spread that information through the world, we're helping a lot of people. And one of my goals in life is to help a lot of people, and having a YouTube channel is a way to do that. And I realized that, and I wasn't really into it for a while. It took me a while. Actually, I did a lot of work on the property and didn't film it, and I wish I did, but I didn't have a channel at the time, and I decided I wasn't going to do it. But I realized I can help a lot of people in the world, and that's one of my goals in my life. So I decided the channel is the way to go, and so that's really important to me. So please, you know, keep the comments, you know, respectable, and, you know, try to share good information and try to learn from everybody. So, you know, thanks again for you guys. Thanks for all my supporters. I appreciate you guys, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun adventure, and I'm excited to add a lot more content, a lot more diversity in my content, and I'm going to try and keep it entertaining for you guys and try to keep it informative, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks again.